Sorry,
man, like I said, I was at the Candlelight Vigil last night. It was an amazing event put on, just to, show love to Keno's memory. But one of the dudes I'm most impressed with, man, this dude's on the line right now. Keith Philippe, you on the line with me?
I'm right here.
Bro, you did your thing last night, and I know it was spur of the moment, man, but I just wanted to let you know, like, I'm proud of what you did last night. I'm proud of the words you said, and it really came from the heart, straight up.
I wasn't, I don't know if anyone saw me when I first pulled up, but I'm going to be full transparent, guys. It's been a tough week for me. So when I first pulled up to the event last night, beautiful Candlelight Vigil in the neighborhood where my brother Keno used to spend some time as a kid. But anyways, when I first pulled up, I got real emotional when I saw the picture of him up there. And so I'm already in my whole feelings or whatever. Long story short, a few minutes before, my brother Murph said, Keith, would you mind saying some words and saying some words for Keenan? And I was completely unprepared, and it was after a beautiful prayer that Murph's father had done. And I just went up there and I just talked to the people that were there. Like you said, it was at least a good 100.
Easy.
It was relatively private. There was some sharing, but not a completely public event. But the fact that I was even up there as someone who I know is just one person of many, many, many people that our brother Kenosobi touched, I didn't necessarily know if I had the words, and I'm glad I got through it. And it was just a beautiful thing, man. So it was just good to see everybody out there. I miss my dog. Keenan, I'll be listening. I was telling Tone on the way. I was like, I'm driving home from St. Pete. I wanted to make sure I got home to make sure I could be a little bit somewhat clear on this call. But it was just, Keenan was a beautiful soul. One of the most talented human beings I've ever met in my life. Gwan Massive was the crew that we repped. I'm not even going to name all the names. I heard Spaceship shout out our brother Shafiq, DJ Blenda, Jinx, Keith Lee, Ruckus. It doesn't matter. Kenosobi was the heartbeat, literally, of the crew. As a percussionist, as an MC, as a lyricist, so many different sounds, so many different vibes. The guy could play any kind of music. He was just a shining light for the city, and a beautiful soul, and one of the most gifted people that I've ever met, like I said. And I said this last night at the vigil. I think one of his biggest gifts, and I heard you allude to it earlier, Spaceship, his smile was the biggest gift that we're always going to remember.
Yes, sir.
He was always positive, always showing love to everyone. And that's it, man. This has been a tough week for a lot of people, and I'm glad you guys give me just a few moments to just shout out my dog, and I'm going to miss him. I know we're all going to miss him. It's not going to be another person like that in this city, and I think we're all going to start to realize it. If we didn't already know, just run the Stamp for Something album back. Just run that. This is one example. He's had a bunch of other music, but just run that album back as a starting point, and he literally has every single person that has a connection to almost every other person that we know. Mm-hmm. And I don't think there ever... He was our Questlove. He was our Questlove. And that's just on the drummer tip.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that, guys. I know I'm just being fully transparent, man. I'm going to miss him, man. It's been a tough week for so many people. And if I can say one more thing, and I said this last night at the vigil as well, money will never replace my brother Kenosobi. However, we created a GoFundMe for him. It's simple. It's GoFundMe.com/Kenosobi. KENOBOSI. And since Tuesday, we were able to raise a massive amount of money for Tiffany and for the family. And just support him if you can. Support that family. They're going to need him. We're going to keep his memory alive. And I love all you guys.
Man, we love you too, man.
Thank you guys, man. And I know you guys shout out the set. They're coming on next. Stay tuned. I know they're going to do a little bit of a tribute as well to our brother. And I'm going to leave it at that, man, and let you guys get back to your show. But one love, man. Kenosobi Forever is the current mood, and that's what's going to be for a while. So
I want to actually keep you on the line for one moment. I want to do something that I wanted to do. I actually put a little bit of time in. I've been working, man. I wanted to make sure that I've been making sure that we do this right. So, crazy Spaceship, crazy moment in time, man. Like, I'm thinking, like, all right, how can we put our flavor on this Keno tribute? And I'm like, all right, wait a second. We've talked to Keno before. Mm-hmm. We interviewed Keno way back in 2015.
I think that was in the podcast.
Powerline Radio days. Yeah. And I actually asked him about Gwan Massive, and he has something to say about you, Keith. And I just found it like so poignant that I have to play it while you're here. And it's just, it's going to, yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Yeah. How the hell did y'all link up, man? Y'all are dope as by the way. Monica Delgado voice is ridiculous, man. Like, she's beyond talented.
Word up, man. Definitely. I mean, we linked up, like, we were all doing our own separate things. Like, we got the general blender who's a DJ. We got DJs, producers, everything, bands. So we Mugabe, he's another general. Shout out to Mugabe. He has a band. He has two brothers. They're from Long Beach, originally from Jamaica, but those three have a band called Tribal Style, reggae band, roots rock reggae. They play all over the Bay, all over St. Pete. They get mad love. Any kind of big reggae band come to the city, they open up for it. Mm-hmm. They're basically the anchor of it all. And then from that we have Slot Funk Dust. That's a heavy producer out of Beat Fanatic. You got the DJ Blender. You got Red Mecca, another DJ. And you got Breakdown. You got The Ruckus. You got Monica. All of us have been doing our own separate solo things for like so long, like over 10 years. And we just probably it's always been the move, but then we like made it official like 10 years ago, a long time ago. Mm-hmm. But it became official. Like, we do all these shows together. We just made a super group together because these shows would be art.
Yeah,
it'd be art. We bring everything together.
I remember seeing y'all's name on so many flyers. Like, now that I think back on
we ran a lot of shows, a lot of festivals. Yeah. We do a James Brown tribute. We do an Amy Winehouse tribute. We do like the art shows again, but it was basically putting everything together. And also, I forgot to mention my band, which is also called The Visitors, which was a funk band. We had our own separate thing going. So we had a reggae band doing a thing and a funk band, and all these rap artists and R&B artists, everybody's doing their own thing. And so doing super shows, so you put in all that together plus art. Why don't we just make our own album? So that 10 years later, we're now finally working on our own album.
Yeah, well, I know
putting it together. Yeah, because we're all the producers are bringing beats to the equation. Some of them are going to be live, some of them are going to be studio recorded, but it's finally coming together. So it's a couple of them already recorded. It's fire. You can straight Wu-Tang and Roots mixed together, I would say. What a singer. It's unheard of.
Singer. She can sing her ass off, man. I'm such a fan.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
But y'all motherfuckers is just like the energy y'all have when y'all perform. That's the shit that like really drives me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about energy when you perform, and y'all motherfuckers always bring that.
It's real fluid. It's real love. It's real family because we really do this. Like
y'all love music.
Yeah, absolutely. Our rehearsals are crazy. We all get together. It's food. It's liquor.
How often y'all rehearse?
When we have a show booked, we perform probably like once a month, once every other month or so, as a full group because there's so many of us. But yeah, we'll go in about probably 6 weeks in before the show and just start going once a week. Every show is different. We're always putting together some kind of. What we like to do is grab like an old hip hop joint and then remix it to our own, put our own lyrics. We might use the hook, we might not. Just, you know what I mean? We like to give the crowd a little throwback, but then we just do a lot of original stuff too, which is the reggae and the hip hop infused.
That's so fucking dope, man. Like,
fusion.
I performed with a band a few times, and that shit, like, I don't think I've had like that type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy is like you can feel that shit, man.
And you can do whatever you want.
And you can do whatever you want. You up here like, hit him.
Yeah, exactly. Give it to like me that, one time. And they with you.
I'll be looking at y'all on stage like, man, I gotta get down with y'all motherfuckers.
The
y'all
band is the move, man. Forget all that. It is.
Yeah, man. Classic stuff, man. I apologize for the audio quality, but this is from 2015, man. This is right after A Stand for Something dropped, right before all the accolades started coming in, man. It's crazy just to hear him, just natural Keno.
That was brilliant, man. He was the centerpiece of all the different things he explained about the different types of music we played. He literally played the drums on the majority of that stuff. We have our other brother, TK10 from Tribal Style, who did a lot of the reggae stuff for them. Ironically, Tribal Style from Gwan Massive, they have an album release coming up, and it's not about promo, I'm sorry, but it ties in because next Saturday at New World Brewery, the New World Brewery, Tribal Style is releasing their album. Their Gwan Massive family, Keno is set in for them on drums when our brother TK couldn't play, and a portion of the proceeds for the event next Saturday go to Kenosobi's family. This has a ironic twist of fate in a sense. Keno was just that guy, man. He was so much to Gwan Massive, but we're just one part of family. Keno played in every band.
Every band.
A band. Like
every band that needed a drummer.
You said J-Rock earlier. I heard J-Rock's name mentioned.
Yeah, J-Rock Jones.
About New Mutiny. Asked Monica about some of the bands she played in. Keenan literally would answer the call when anyone needed him on anything. You need a beat, he got you. You needed help to get a show, he got you. You need somebody to play drums for your band, he got you. Keenan really never said no. It was one of the main reasons why he will never, ever be replaced. Like, he was that guy, man. I said he was a heartbeat for us as Gwan Massive. I think we're going to start to realize that he was the heartbeat of, literally, like I said, the city. Like, he was unbelievable talent, unbelievable human being, my brother, and I'm going to miss him, man. So, again, I appreciate you guys having me on and letting me ramble a little bit, because this has been a tough week for the city, and I know he's going to get the love that he deserves. And I want to be clear, Kenosobi will never be replaced. He was one of one and a beautiful human being that the world lost, but will always be remembered, that he's going to live on through everyone that he touched.
Straight up, man. Still don't feel real, man. Keith Ali, thank you for taking time out to talk to us, man.
Spaceship, love you guys, man.
No doubt, love you too, man.
Love is real, bro.
Be good, man. Y'all be good. Thank you so much.
All right, stay safe. Man, I promise you.